to the home of the Wisconsin Badgers, Barry Alvarez Field at historic Camp Randall Stadium, where we are looking forward to a fantastic battle. Today, a Big Ten clash, and you know when you square off against a conference opponent, the blood boils a little hot. As we'll see, the USC Trojans taking on the Wisconsin Badgers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. The Badgers will put total weather to crank us up. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Trojans offense will get the first crack at it here. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone, and you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming into this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Got him downfield. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. The Trojans are in the hurry-up.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
Nice move to keep running. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Out of the gun to give to the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Caught behind the line. It's Madden. He did not make it a stone wall on third down. They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. Nestled just inside that right upright. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
And not to be the old guys in the booth, but we are the old guys in the booth. Man, 50-yard field goals used to be really, really hard. Kickers nowadays, man, they are making it look so much easier, and he does right there.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Badgers offense taking the field for a chance. We have to see them today. The matchup we'll be watching in this one really takes you back. Big-time running back going right into the face of a tackling machine at linebacker, David.
Yeah, and we're going to see this individual battle a lot. Not just in pass coverage when they match up, but just meeting in holes. And who's going to win when they go head-to-head? That will be a big factor in who wins this football game. But, Jesse, one-on-one, this is going to be a show.
This is going to be an incredible matchup that's going to go on until there's zeros up on the clock. Both of these guys have circled this game on the calendar because they knew who they were going to be facing. And two guys we know are going to play at the next level. But I think this is probably one of the better individual matchups we're going to see all season long.
And the Badgers come to the line on third and short, trying to keep the drive alive. To the ground to try to pick up the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The offense setting up shop at the 46, first and 10. Used the play fake, now to throw. Unloads it left. It's caught. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Shakes off the defender.
Man, nowhere to run on that play at all.
About all you can say is do better. But that's the problem. Are they able to do better?
And that's why you keep trying things, right? Keep trying to get on the perimeter.
Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
And these are the plays that defenses talk about, man. These are the ones that get you in those situations where you can win. You've given up some yards on this drive, but it doesn't matter. When you play a great job on second down and force the passing situation, now, man, you get that dime package ready, you get that pass rush package ready, and you're ready to go get the quarterback.
On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Zings it complete to the right. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. The Badgers will punt this one away. He ought to be able to use his first punt to pin him deep. And the punt will hit at the 1, just a little too far for them to be able to down it. It'll be a touchback and come out to the 20. Looking downfield on 1st down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. So now it's 2nd and long. Grab behind the line. It's Madden. All right, guys, let's think big picture USC. Boy, did they have a big pickup in recruiting. Stud in the secondary. 5-star defensive back. Gives them a verbal. What a huge boost for this program, David.
This is enormous. Getting a guy in the back end, a 5-star guy like that, dude, it's plug and play, and those guys pan out at such a high level. Just, they have so much speed. The measurables there. This guy should be an impact player day 1.
Coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. Here comes the Wisconsin offense to go back to work. They're going to need to get something started, finding themselves in a 3-0 hole. Incomplete, thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at the 35. He is a menace rushing the passer. Career sack number 20.
I mean, some people just have a knack for getting to the quarterback. What a great job throughout his career. Getting there, getting him down, getting pressures. He has been a quarterback's worst nightmare.
I was just going to say, David, you don't sleep well as a quarterback the night before you have to play against this guy because he is going to sack you. That is a guarantee. Death, taxes, and sacks for that guy.
Off-play action on 1st down. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
Well, we talked to the offensive staff coming into this one. They knew going up against the top 25 defense with respect to sacks per game that they had to do a good job protecting the QB, but they have not been able to get that done so far. They've already now allowed 3 sacks in this game.
And the Badgers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Back to pass. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
And he gets home again, continuing his production. Last week, 2 sacks. This week, already a sack in the 1st half. This guy has been on a sack terror.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Gets the back moving. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Badgers will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He's got it. He's able to pick his way for just a bit, but he'll be stopped at the 18. Good job by the punt team. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. So they put up some early points and now to build on this 3-0 lead. Nifty run there, pickup of 6 out to the 25.
And I like the quarterback making the decision quickly. I'm going to give it, I'm not going to throw the football off the RPO, and just let my back get some positive yards. You're getting 5+ yards. That is a great job by the offense. Continue to stick with that.
It'll be 1st and 10 from the 30. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Just a little bit too much juice on that one as the freshman was taking a shot. Working well behind the sticks on second down. They'll run play action. Throws to the wideout. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, try to convert through the air. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. A big play, gets it into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 44. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on third down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. And Wisconsin has its offense back on the field. A little sluggish out of the gate here. They've had to punt it away on each of their first two possessions. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. Trying to make magic with his feet. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. And the Badgers will try to pin them back with the punt. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Let's see what he can do with it. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. They'll leave it with him. And this one will be stopped for no gain. And the Trojans will hustle to the line.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense win.
Offense, quick tempo.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Second down, they'll go to the air. With the catch, it's Madden. Offense on the move. A big play there. Gets it to the 30. The Trojans are flying down the field. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. From the gun, to give, looking for room. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Going to try to pop one on the screen. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down mark. Listen to this place. Oh, man, they love their Badgers. 3rd down coming. They'll try to run for it. And he gets it inside the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 9 where it'll be 1st and goal. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. And the Trojans are threatening on 1st and goal. He's looking to throw. Bought a little time, lets it go. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. They keep pushing forward now, back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. Wants to go up top. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, USC. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
Man, really nice job attacking the middle of the field. You see those safeties, man, I want to split them. He splits it right down the middle, throws that post, right on the numbers, catches the ball in the end zone, touchdown.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, wanted to get you a quick update on a game happening in the MAC. Western Michigan is currently working from behind, but how many times have we said that and then witnessed something special happen? This time of year, you never know. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Ohio. Any big developments here in the MAC, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business. Guys?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Jumped on top of the pile. The Badgers really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. The RPO, it's complete. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the 1st down. Used the play fake, now to throw. Got his man. And after the stop, that is going to put a bow on this 1st quarter. First play of the period will be a 2nd down. As we head to the quarter break, it is USC holding the lead. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the 1st period as we look at the stats. Big turning point as we head into the 2nd and get this game rolling again. And the Badgers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. The play action fake. Going for the big play. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Badgers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. On the option, he'll toss it. Didn't get much, picked up a yard, and that will leave them with 4th and 2. They bring the punter onto the field now. They'll have to punt for the 4th time today. Fair catch called for and made around the 20-yard line. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Pulls and fires complete.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems...
There he goes! And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down. The Trojans moving quickly to the line. Pick up the 1st down on the ground like that, and it would make Sam Bam Cunningham proud.
All right, I'm going to need a little education. Give me some context on Sam Bam Cunningham.
He was a great, powerful, hard-nosed running back for some of those great Trojan teams of John McKay.
Really nice discipline by that receiver against man coverage, because you know that throw is going to be contested with a defender in your back pocket. He fights back to the football. He fights through contact and shows really strong hands on the catch.
And the Trojans are moving quickly down the field.
Great job by the offense, understanding where the sticks are. And look, they got the 1st down, and they're like, all right, let's crank this tempo up now. We got 1st down. Let's go fast.
Makes the grab on the left. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's 1st down. The Trojans come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. He goes out of bounds right at the 10-yard line, and the offense can smell the touchdown from here. The give to the tailback. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. To the air on 2nd down. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Off play action. Looking for the score. Grabbed in the middle. It's Madden. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Southern Cal. They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9. Effective offense leading the way here and establishing this lead.
And that's how you draw it up, right? You want to come out, be clicking early, get everything going, want to get all the facets rolling. The defense right now on their heels, they have no answers. The offense doing whatever they want.
And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
Wisconsin, 0.
He'll start the return inside his 5. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Okay, here comes the Wisconsin offense onto the field. Trailing now by 17, David. This is an opportunity that they need to answer.
And down by 17.
Picked off. What a play to set him up. Got room on the return. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. They'll run it from the gun. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. They'll give it to the back. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Trojans. A quick strike, just as we expected.
Yeah, and quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is good. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown.
Wisconsin, 0.
He'll bring it back looking for help. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. Here comes the Wisconsin offense to go back to work. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. They face a pretty tall mountain here, Jesse, down 24, but if they're going to climb it, this is a good time to start.
Sense of urgency's got to be big right here. You just get the feeling at this point of the game, David, they've got to score on this drive. Obviously, their defense needs to get stops, but at this point, offensively, they've got to execute much better.
They got to be super aggressive. Down 24, you're going to need 3 touchdowns, 3 2-point conversions, everything to kind of go your way. So fast and throwing the football.
Makes the grab. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's 1st down. Now the play fake. Throws for the tight end. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Taking it the other way. Touchdown, Trojans. What momentum you get when the defense comes up with a play like that. Look, I know it's only the 2nd quarter, but we're starting to see a pretty significant gap develop between these two teams right now.
No doubt. When your defense is scoring, your offense is scoring, good things happening for your ball club. This defense on point, reading their scouting report, making big plays.
Ready to try the point after.
For the extra point.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd.
Wisconsin, 0.
And he's coming out of the end zone. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And Wisconsin has its offense back on the field. The give to the back. They believe in that running game, got 6 before he stopped at the 23. And the Badgers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. They go right back to him. Brought down at the 33, but not before he gets 10. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. It's complete on the right side. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far, but starting to get things moving, it's 1st and 10. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Out of the gun, the inside give. And a good solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. The Badgers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. He'll keep it on the sneak.
3rd and 1, everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just tuck the football, belly it, get low, and drive your legs.
And the Badgers can really attack on this 2nd and short. Motion from the wideout. They'll switch it up here and look to throw. Right on the money. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. The Badgers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Leaves it with the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Here's a heat. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
How about this defense in this game so far? Already coordinator, you have got to start mixing up these play calls, moving the pocket, get your quarterback away from danger, because it's obvious. These offensive line, they cannot hold up, and they cannot get it done.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Pocket breaking down. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. So they'll send out the field goal unit. It's good. Easy call for the refs.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. It's picked off, and that's number 10. Never really got that return cranking, but the offense is set up at the 30.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
Okay, here comes the Wisconsin offense onto the field. Jesse, they had to kick a field goal the last time they had it.
Yeah, and oftentimes early in games, you're just trying to find your rhythm. Some things work, some don't on that first drive, David. It'd be interesting to see what happens here on the 2nd drive.
Yeah, you got a feel for the defense now. You understand what they're trying to do, what their game plan is. Now you get to go into phase 2 of your game plan.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. They're within field goal range at the 29. Let's see if they can pick up a few or the 1st down on 3rd and long. A shot toward the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. He splits the uprights and puts 3 on the board.
Well, it's a good news, bad news scenario. You got the pick, and you would have liked to have paid that off with a touchdown, but because the drive stalls out, you're still happy to get the field goal.
After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
Fires to the tight end. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Under fire. Got his man downfield. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped.
Man, we knew coming into this game just how explosive this offense could be, and a big part of that is their ability to throw the football. They've scored a ton of points, and it's because they can generate plays like that. When this quarterback sees the one-on-one matchup he wants, he is not afraid to pull the trigger, and he hits a big throw there.
Finds a crease at the 20. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening 1st and goal from the 9. They've done a really good job identifying mismatches, and they find one out of the backfield there.
Reese, I really don't think it's that hard. My guy is better than yours. Find the matchup across the field. Running back's got some speed. Get it in his hands quickly. Throw it to him fast. Let him make somebody miss against a slower guy that's usually a linebacker.
They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall.
It's now 2nd and goal.
2nd down, he'll throw it. He's going for the goal line. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in.
5-yard line. Brings up 3rd and goal.
They'll try to pass it in on 3rd and goal. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
This is a good sign for this defense. The rate they were going, not touching the quarterback, him already having 2 touchdown passes in the first half, this was not going to be a fun football game to watch. Now they're turning the tide a little bit, getting a little bit of pressure, getting a sack.
And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. Absolutely center cut. And that will extend their lead even further.
Hey, listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So the offense has had enough. They'll take a knee and wrap up this first half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, yeoman's work so far in Madison, and welcome in to the halftime update. And it's been an absolute clinic in fundamental defensive football so far. A total standoff with both teams refusing to give an inch. And I know this new era of football is about chucking it all over the yard and just outscoring the other team. But this game is a throwback, and to be honest, it's refreshing. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Camp Randall.
And the Trojans will kick it away to start the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Here comes the Wisconsin offense to go back to work. Fires to the big fella. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. They'll line up for a second down play. Off the play fake. Makes the catch. Makes the stop at the 32, but he picks up 10 on that play. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. Running to the left. Finding open areas. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. And the Badgers have it with a 1st and 10. They'll ride the hot hand. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. After the good pickup on first down, let's see if they keep it on the ground. Going with the counter play here. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The Badgers are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Motion from the wide receiver. Wants to throw on 3rd down. He lost one down the sideline. And it's caught at the 10. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. And that big gainer on the last one has him ready to go from inside the 10. He's looking to throw. Fires into the end zone. Falls incomplete, and he did everything perfectly except catch the football. 2nd down coming. Looking to fire. Got his man. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. Finding it tough to make positive yardage. Now 3rd and goal from the 2. Wide receiver going in motion. Keeping it on the ground on 3rd and goal. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. Good, right down the boulevard. Had to settle for the field goal.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
On the move from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. He's got it down the middle. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Wants to go up top. Finds the tight end. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. Grab near the sticks. It's Madden. A lot of room to the right. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, USC!
This offense looked unstoppable in the first half, lighting up the scoreboard, and it doesn't look much different here in the second half. They take their first drive of the 3rd quarter, march it down the field, and score. There is no end in sight for these guys.
PAT unit on the field. The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Georgia Southern has just had no answer for the onslaught they faced today. A crucial game for this team, and they did not answer the bell. They're trailing by 24 to Southern.
Breaks into the open. Got enough for the first. He goes out of bounds right at the 37-yard line. A good, productive play there to get things going. And the Badgers, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. To the air on 1st down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. The give. A confident, tough, efficient run. Gets it up to the 44. Wow, this offense is just stuck in the mud. They've already punted 4 times, and it's 3rd down now. The pressure. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away. The Badgers will line up to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. They'll run it from the gun. On the move at the 30. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42.
Well, that's why this running game can be so dynamic. This guy is special when he has the football in his hands. He can make people miss, he can run with power, and he also has speed. You saw it on that last play.
The Trojans just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Looking to throw on first down. He hurls one deep down the left side. Makes a grab for a big play. Touchdown, Southern Cal. Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score. My goodness, he is putting on a laser show right now. Leinart, Palmer, Pat Hayden, Marinovich, you name it. These guys are going to be looking up at this dude.
Just spinning the bean all over the yard, and that's why you come to USC. Those names you mentioned, and you know that ball's going to be in your hands. You get to go make plays, and he is doing exactly that.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. You want to see quick strike ability? It was epitomized there. 2 plays, 80 yards, touchdown on the board.
Wisconsin, 9.
And he'll bring it out of the end zone. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Okay, here comes the Wisconsin offense onto the field. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Looking left. He's got it. How about this senior picking up some yardage and making a nice play on that one? You open a drive like that and you've got some operating room. It's first down from the 38. Running back searching for a hole. Turning it on. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. Hands it off. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. And the Badgers come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll give it to him again. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. On target over the middle. Touchdown, Badger! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
It's so nice to have these big playmaking tight ends that are basically oversized receivers. Make a play down the field to him, huge catch radius, makes the play, and then I love the run after the catch. These guys can do this nowadays. He does the rest of the work and gets into the end zone.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. Right down the boulevard. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play.
How nice is it in this offense to have your best receiver playing in the slot? You're matching him up against linebackers, against safeties, or nickel corners. Nickel corners are oftentimes the defense's 3rd best cornerback. This guy is virtually uncoverable.
Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Oh, he's got some space. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
That's a first down for the offense.
Might as well give it to him again. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense. And the Trojans trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Some third down conversions tougher than others. This one a long one on third down from the 43. From the gun, wants to pass. Wide open downfield. They'll move the chains. Good execution on third down. They've got it at the 41. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these third down situations.
They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Tried to pound it on first down. Now back to the line. He'll do it himself. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line. Back to work. Got the quick pass. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Pass interference. Offense.
A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. Motion from the back. Looking to throw. Caught in the backfield, it's Woody. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. 2nd down coming up.
At the 36.
Back to pass. The pass falls incomplete, and that'll be the final play of this quarter. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive fourth quarter comeback. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this third down play. Leaves it with the running back. He's going to lose a yard on that one. And on fourth down, here comes the field goal unit. This is going to have to be unleashed from 54 yards out. Between the uprights, it's good. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, fourth quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And Wisconsin has its offense back on the field. Just a short pass to the tight end. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
On the flag. Brings up 2nd down.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Under fire. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
And it's simply been that kind of day for this offense. They've had so many struggles, and at this point in the fourth quarter, you're trailing by a ton of points. The defense knows you're throwing it, and they're pinning their ears back, and they're getting after you, as you saw it on that sack there.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Badgers will bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Makes the catch right at the 50. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. You want to talk about having a weapon to bail out a drive? David, that's why kickers are so important after that long field goal.
And listen, important is a relative term. We need to make longer passes and get better gains so we don't have to kick long field goals, Palmer, again on offense.
And they've got the weapons to do that, David. They just got to be able to dial those plays up. Guys have to be able to make them one-on-one to make life easier on this kicker, who is so important to this team.
Oh, what a move. Quick spin on the run. Really nice job to convert that 3rd down, and they've got it at the 33.
And first down for the offense.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's Madden. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the 1st down, but a good gain on that play.
Brings up 2nd down.
Power football with the run. Ran through the tackle, and he's got room to run. Touchdown, Trojans. And they take it in for 6 more points. They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the fourth quarter.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the MAC. Miami is down big on the scoreboard, and for a program that traditionally struggles to score, I think we know where this one is heading. They're trailing by 24 to Toledo.
On the run, it's down.
The Maction never sleeps, and we'll circle back if anything big happens you should know about.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Here comes the heat. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball. And the Badgers line up to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. He only needs a sliver of daylight. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. How much does it help your blocking scheme to have a guy who finds the crease? He gets to the 39. Wide receiver comes in motion. The give to the back. There he goes. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on 1st down. Looking downfield on 1st down. Going for it all. Touchdown, Trojans! Snagged in the end zone to give them 6. They push out that lead a bit and draw much closer to a win here in Week 9.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
And they take another look at the play, but the officials on the field were right, and the play will stand. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it.
65, Wisconsin. 60.
Here's the return from inside his 10. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Here comes the Wisconsin offense to go back to work. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Quickly to the tight end. All the way out to the 37-yard line. It's a gain of 15. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Handoff to the single back. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. Wants to fire on 2nd down. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
I know this defense came into this game hoping to get pressure on the quarterback, but I don't know in their wildest dreams if they ever thought it was going to look this good. I lost track at 5 sacks. They have been all over this quarterback today.
Now 3rd and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. From the gun, wants to pass. He couldn't find anywhere to go, and now it's 4th down. The Badgers decide to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. He'll pull it on the read.
And when these quarterbacks run these zone reads, read options, whatever you want to call them, they have to put their eyes on a certain defender. And they're reading him. And basically, you can't be right. That's what makes it so hard to defend, because if you do one thing, he's going to do the other. You do the other thing, he's going to do the other. So, good luck stopping.
Here on 3rd down for this offense. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his big tight end. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31.
You know, there are probably a lot of coaches out there with a lead like this that would like to run the ball and see if they could ice this game and bleed the clock. Not this coaching staff. They are going to be aggressive. They are going to continue taking shots.
Pulls it in. It's Madden. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Trojans have their offense in high gear.
First down for the offense.
Quick release on the RPO. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
On the play. Second down coming up.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Working the middle. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, USC!
Number 7.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get conserved, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he made the extra point without problem. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd.
16.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Okay, here comes the Wisconsin offense onto the field. After 3 consecutive punts, we'll see if they can dial up something. And the quarterback caught up 2 and sacked at the 12.
And, man, this offense just keeps trying to find something to go well. They're down so big. There's still time on the clock. Maybe they can put something together, but so far today, this has been ugly.
And the Badgers now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. They'll run play action. Got a man in the middle. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. With the 1st down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Use the play fake. Now the throw. Firing to the right, complete. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. They're going to run it. And it's a 1st down. They'll mark it at the 44. The Badgers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They're going to go right back to him on 1st down. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. After the good pickup on 1st down, let's see if they keep it on the ground. They'll try the run. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. And the Badgers pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. 6-yard pickup on 1st down leaves him with 2nd and 4. On the ground, it's Dell. All the way down to the 25-yard line, they move the sticks. It's 1st down. The Badgers kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Here's the handoff. Plows through the defense. Really good running. Gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. They get the W, and with that being win number 6, looks as if they're going bowling, guys.
And that's a good moment for this squad, right? Like, you start every season, you have big goals. It usually starts with your conference championship and winning a national championship, maybe going to the playoffs. Everybody has different goals, but getting to a bowl is always sweet, and this team's eligible now.
I know the coaches are really happy about this, the AD and the fans, because they know what it means for the program, right? You're going to get those 15 extra practices at the end of the year to help develop young talent, looking ahead to next season. But that's next season. There's still a lot of football left to go this year. Let's just see how good of a bowl game they can get to.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.